I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? He had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. It became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins, and he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi!
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job. Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life and said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning.
Take off! You gotta be kidding me! The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist. No.
Look out below!
My God! Launched like a ballistic missile.
Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the Rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You gotta think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The Rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks. And this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for. Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action manufactured for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting. Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel. Oh, stomping away.
Oh my gosh! And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight. Down on the windpipe. Right in the breadbasket.
Rikishi finds his target with that one.
And Rikishi putting a little you-know-what on it right here.
There it is! Reversal! Samoan drop! And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey. He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings.
Slides under the ropes, back into the ring.
Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent.
Solid punch. And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. From the top! What? Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. This looks nasty, and I don't know if fighting the hold is making things in trouble here.
Oh, what a great counter. That'll break it up.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold... Scooped up, here it comes!
Rikishi driver, and Austin is out.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Opportunity now for him to capture some momentum.
Austin trying to bring the fight back in this one.
He's headed up high.
From the top.
And completely missed the mark.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat. This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
What a headbutt.
Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
And the announce table's getting a makeover.
That's not very feng shui.
That definitely says more chaos to me.
Boom! The announce desk is turning the battlefield. Veteran instincts from Austin.
Uh-oh. Getting out of harm's way.
Look out!
Whoa, what a landing!
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Pulled in for a
Belly to belly.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any... And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Good grief. Austin getting himself some Texas Rattlesnake retribution on Rikishi.
Cross the top rope all the way to the floor.
And now he gets back into the ring. Boom, right in the button. These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. The fight is on, and it's furious.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Nothing pretty about this, just a good old Donnybrook here.
Oh, jeez, looking absolutely rocked.
And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
But you can never count on.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one. And that was just as devastating as a sledgehammer to Austin's truck. Such thundering. Scooped up, here it comes.
Rikishi driver.
It's over. You can't survive that again.
Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough?
Amazing.
Unbelievable tenacity on display from Stone Cold. Austin simply refuses to quit.
I think there is still some shot. Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Got this one locked in extra tight. This might be it.
We're either going to hear a tap or a snap real soon.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. On the top. Whoa, look out. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A, right there.
Austin stomping at Rikishi's heart. That's if Rikishi even has a damn heart.
Any chance the table will be set up for a lovely spread? Never mind, that never happens. Someone is likely going through it. Oh man, Rikishi is a man on a mission now.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Set him up. Russian leg sweep.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi, driver. It put Austin.
He could be looking for a submission here.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
And somebody get in there to stop this. There's no damn reason to put a hold on out here.
Just looking to do some damage as creative.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Delivered into the barricade. Boom!
Austin dog. Austin with Stone Cold Stunner.
Austin got all of it.
He's got a kendo stick, a weapon we've seen used to great effect time and time again.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Amazing move by Rikishi. This crowd is pumping him up.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Rikishi got him right where he wants him.
Rikishi's right.
That has to be the one that ends this. For the win.
2. This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights.
From the top!
Good Lord! Taking flight! From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to.
Samoan drop! Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Blast off! All the way to the outside. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We are fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawl. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi? From the top!
Whoa, look out! That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You gotta think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Able to slip out of that one. And we know how despicable Rikishi has been. But to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for Ed. Look out!
Look out below! Took flight and landed a direct hit.
Came in like a wrecking ball. I've never seen that hit so hard before.
The barricade. Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
Any and all momentum has been taken from Austin.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Nice counter by
reversing the momentum on him.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this. Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
A show of confidence from Rikishi.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Boom! DDT! And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks. And this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Stone Cold not even a little close to backing down here.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. He's headed out to the ringside area.
There's press and unleashing. This match has spilled out to our announcers area.
Let's hope they take it back in the ring soon. Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good.
Nothing but bad intentions in mind, I'm sure.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
Fights back against Stone Cold. Kendo stick impact. Oh my goodness.
Austin with Stone!
Nobody recovers when Austin hits that.
Makes the cover. And he's still in the game.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance, I'll give you that.
Austin has put away so many opponents like this before, but tonight is going to be a tougher battle for the Rattlesnake. Oh, he had that scouting.
Ooh! Seated knee strike.
Oh, jeez. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Taking this match to the outside.
I have no clue how much lawn work needs to be done in this one, but we have a shovel now. Oh, bashing the grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Austin's having trouble assessing the situation. Shot to the chest.
Is now all over our announce area.
This won't be good.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a... I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake is taking it.
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi! Driver.
Is that enough to take out Austin?
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting the shoulder with the claw. And he has no rope.
Escape and a takedown.
Samoan drop.
Sound strategy going after the torso like this, making it extremely hard to breathe with each targeted attack. Oh, Stone Cold is experiencing the brutality of Rikishi. Oh.
Knee.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Yeah, Rikishi isn't giving any quarter.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Watching like a predator
Rikishi is a man on a mission now.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Stone Cold avoids the attack.
Running leg drop.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package.
No, 2 count. Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
And that definitely made solid impact.
And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now. Oh. DDT. Landed. Beautiful. Right into the cover.
2. Kicks out. He still has life.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Austin having flashbacks to Detroit. Rikishi's about to meet a stunner.
Legs caught. I tried the leg into the belly to belly.
That was impressive.
We knew tonight was not going to be pretty. We knew we would see bedlam.
We are seeing Rikishi's evil intentions and Stone Cold rage collide. Well, that looked like a fun time for Rikishi, but certainly not his opponent. Oh, ouch!
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago.
Uh-oh. Rikishi driver.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one. Scooped up, here it comes.
Rikishi driver. Holding out one more time. That has to do it.
Step ahead there.
Oh, what a knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose. Austin off the ropes.
It looks like he could get it done here.
The rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold made Rikishi pay the price for every day he had to rehab his injuries so he could make it back to WWE. Now you know, Rikishi, don't mess with the rattlesnake. We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable flying.
Whoa, what a landing!
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
What a barrage of stomps.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We are fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Oh, yeah, Rikishi is feeling the energy right now.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Run! He's got a kendo stick!
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting. He's choking up on that back, looking to swing one into the parking lot.
Great awareness from Austin.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to. He is obviously taking way too much pleasure in this right now.
He's ready to knock one out of the park by the looks of him.
What's he hoping to find down there?
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawl. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to... And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Albany wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Sent straight into the barricade.
Rikishi finds his target with that one.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat. Whoa! He averts the offense. Shoulder tackle. That is hard to watch.
Stone Cold is experiencing the brutality of Rikishi.
Targeting the stomach.
And Rikishi lately has been...
Austin with...
Stone Cold!
Austin got it! Austin got it!
And he tosses him back in now. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
And he's got the hardwood in hand, and you have to imagine a sinister plan for what comes next.
He gets into the ring.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
And there's Austin sent flying. Making his way to the top here.
Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity.
Watching! What? That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Good measure.
Back into the ring here.
Oh no, look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor of the broadcast area.
I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that.
And Rikishi's, I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Rikishi Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago. Uh-oh. Rikishi driver.
That's it. Austin is out.
Here's the pin. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this bout, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear view mirror.